Hey guys, this is Huang, and this is the channel about how to immigrate to Canada under the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. And in today's video, we are going to discuss how to prepare for your IELTS exam at home and for free. So this is not a paid advertising of the website or the service. This is just my personal opinion and recommendation how to prepare for your IELTS exam at home. So this website called IELTSonlinetest.com, and it has very good features that you can use for your personal development and improvement of your English IELTS results and scores. So let's go and check this website, and then what features does it have and what can you do here. So basically, this is the free online IELTS practice test for 2019, and this is a real thing. Here, let's move down, scroll down, and we have the join our webinars for advice from the experts. So you will be able to have the webinars from professionals, from teachers, from native English speakers that are going to just give you some tips about the IELTS test. Here you go. So as you can see right now, they have like 3 of them, and all of them are free of charge, and they're in June, end of June, July. So here you go. You see there are many teachers that are just showing you some tips. Of course, there are some paid one that's about $2, but that's fine. All right, so let's move on. And what does this website has? All right, so what we need is that the IELTS exam library, and then going to the general training test, because for the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program you will need IELTS, which is the general training test. So we are going there, and it's it's loading. So just to make sure that the minimum CLB level for the IELTS in the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, it's CLB 4, which is quite low. So even without preparing for the IELTS test, you'll be able to get the score. So here you go. You see how many exams they have. So here it's 12 exams, but let's start with the IELTS Volume 8. So here we have the IELTS General Training Volume 8. It has 2 practice tests, which has 4 different tasks, which is speaking, writing, reading, and listening. This practice test gives you 4 different tasks, and 2 of them are free, and writing and speaking you will need to pay for that. But the writing you can do it by yourself. Just ask your friend who speaks good English, and then just write some essays as it's given in the task. But we're gonna go in more details in a second. So let's get started with listening. The listening test, here you go. We have, as I said, that this is completely free. You can do this. It is exactly as given on the official IELTS test on the computer. Here you just press the play button, and then while it's loading you can just read through, and then it's just gonna give you all the details what you have to do over here. Overall, this is how it works. You just turn on, and then here on the right side you will see the timer, how many questions. Then you will have the submit, preview, and solution, and then at the end you will get your final results, for example 7.5 or 8.0 or something like that. All right, let's move on. Let's go back to that test. You can always save the draft and then exit the test. Okay, we are exiting the test. Then let's move on to the reading part. Reading part is exactly the same as listening, well, similar to listening. It has, again, the text on the left side, all the details is given for you, and then on the right side you have the actual test. You have 1 hour to complete the task, and then if I'm not mistaken it has like 40 or something like that questions as well. Review, there are 40 questions. This website is very easy to navigate, easy to register, safe, again safe. You can get some instructions if you need that, as well as you can download for your personal and purposes the text the shifts if you have like some problems with your vision and some mistakes. Share test as well. I'm gonna insert the link down below in the description so you can just follow the link and then start preparing for your IELTS. All right, and here we have the paid parts, writing and speaking. Let's move on to the writing and then what we are having here. So basically, you should spend about 20 minutes on this task. So there is one, two, there are two tasks, and then here you have the task itself. Although you have never formally studied computing, you have always been interested in computers, blah blah blah, etc. So, and here you have to write a letter to the college enrollment officer. In your letter, you should use these words, these sentences, these adjectives, whatever. And the second part, which is task two, you have 40 minutes. Again, it's countries around the world will be facing significant challenges relating not only to the environment but population and education as well. So there are questions that you have to cover and the minimum at least 250 words. And then you can write it down in the Word and then just drag and drop the file to upload. Uh, Here you have all the documents types that are supported and the price. The price is 12.99 per task, but this is quite expensive, I would say. And what you can do is just ask your friend and then, do as many IELTS tasks and tests as possible, and you will get that minimum score. So it's quite easier. And then the speaking test, again, this one is paid as well. This is not a problem for you. This is where you get describe a vacation you have really enjoyed. So you have like certain time to talk about different topics, and in this case it's just vacation you have really enjoyed. You should say where you went for the vacation, who you traveled with, and many other information. You just have to keep talking and then practicing and then increasing your vocabulary. I'm pretty sure when you will finish all these IELTS general trainings from 1 till volume 8, you'll be ready for your IELTS without even paying anyone, like just asking your friends. And there is as well something special that they have. It's the Master IELTS general training. So what it shows and what it gives us, it has exactly the same tasks, but this one won't have any breaks. So you will just keep moving and going. So without any stops, without any pauses. So you're just gonna move on without stop. So this will train your speed, because this is very important, because sometimes on the IELTS exams you're just going out to the restroom and then you're doing your things there, and then the time doesn't stop for you, right? So this is the thing, is that of course you're not gonna go every 20 minutes there, but at least you will practice how to master your speed, how to be reactful, and then how to train the speed and then to maximize your efficiency. Of course you can do the academics test, but I believe the academics is it's much easier, as well as you have some IELTS tips on the website, as well as listening tips, reading, speaking, writing. And here you go, and just a webinar. So this is just, it's simple website with very good tests, practical tests that you can train and just prepare. After doing all this task, you'll be 100% ready, and then I'm pretty sure you all get at least CLB 7 at least. So but if you don't have anyone, I would recommend you to just pay for that service, or hire a teacher, a private teacher that would check your details, that would check your all your writings and listenings. And this is it. There was a channel about how to immigrate to Canada under the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. If you like this video, please press the like button below, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel. And just to let you know that we're currently working on the rural and northern pilot immigration program that will be available very soon. So just stay tuned, subscribe to the channel again, and then check our available services. As I mentioned before, we're helping out people to prepare the CV cover letter, as well as to guide them from the beginning of the process of creating all these profiles, as well as sending and applying for the jobs, contacting designated employers, getting the Skype interviews, and hopefully you will get the job in the future. So please check details in the description down below. Just read that out, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'll be very happy to answer all your questions in the email. All right, there was Huang, and I'll see you in the next video.